Back to the field we go. We run the combine up here and put it in the shed last night. We didn't want, there was a chance of rain. We didn't want the combine getting wet. In theory, this should probably be the worst corn that we shelled this year. You see how it's got some moisture in it now, but you see how white that dirt is and how it sandy. Don't really take much to kick it. How it's kind of, you know, it's just some real white type dirt. But we also have some really good dirt in this field too. It's kind of a combination of soil types. This is some replant corn. I think we planted it the 27th of April and come in here and replanted it the 14th of May. Got a Cranko Blue. She's got a load of grain on her. We have been got a fan belt to squash a little bit when you first crank it up, but we've been in the morning time. I've been running the track hoe while the dew's on, and Robert's been well, like today he bush hogged around this field, and then he come run the box blade and smooth some stuff up. Here he comes into the field. He's got to stop and put her in second gear. It can be a little tricky sometimes. The trick is to turn your four-wheel drive on. So let's do a little truck driving. This driveway coming out can be a tad tricky sometimes. Yeah. You just gotta know the right approach and the right angle to hit it. Yeah. Lay my head out the window where I can see my front wheels. See what's coming. Got lucky, nobody was coming, didn't have to stop. It's a pretty, there's a storm drain right there, and to the right hand side of the turn, and you gotta swing really wide or you'll run your wheels across that storm drain and tip your trailer. This is the worst part of hauling the dars. These 3 daggum 4-way stops. See how bad a line we got up here. All right, looks like 2 trucks doing okay today. Show them what you do, and then they give you candy. Tell them why they give you candy. Because you're corn dog. Because you're little. Get y'all set up here where maybe y'all can see the process of coming up here to the granary. Right now we're just sitting here where they untarp the trucks. We're waiting to get on the scales. We always let the empty trucks out first where they can get back to the field. So waiting to get on the scales. I'll pull up here, scan my card. They'll give the splits of the farm. Tell them how to apply this to my contract or spot it or however. Which this farm, we already got it preloaded, and we got these scan cards now. And unless you change farms, you don't have to tell them anything anymore. So we're pulling onto the scales here. I always lean out my window and watch here. That way, make sure get on the scales good. Look at there, I got a new, that's plenty. It's still the same. Bed number 2 is normally for dry corn. I hope this one load ain't too wet. Wow, put that in the ticket box. This corn is doing really well for this farm. I was just really worried about this corn. It's some of the toughest dirt we got. We got a lot of this soil type in West Tennessee. Most everybody around here in West Tennessee just calls it white dirt, because that's what it is. It's just old. When it gets dry, it turns white. Almost got the consistency of beach sand, just real sandy type dirt. But it is doing really well. when I pulled into the field, wasn't gonna lie, I was a little worried. That front half out there, that white dirt, you know, the tops was broke out of the corn, and the ear wasn't about that far off the ground, and the ears ain't about that big, but they got some weight to them. That's really helping. This is some of the corn that got a fungicide. We fungicided about 70% of our acres this year, which is up from what we normally do. No, not right now. Unloading. I don't know if you've noticed or not, but we always try to shell in what's called a land, and that's so that Robert can always keep his auger in this unshelled area, so that we can unload on the go without stopping, and the combine does not have to stop. So we can be more efficient with our harvesting. But sometimes Robert has to, you know, while I'm going with the truck, he has to dump on the cart sitting still, just because of the fact that it's just me and Robert on the farm. We don't have a third person to help us. Or my dad does sometimes, but you know, like today is sale day, Trenton sale barn day, and he's up there saying about buying some calves. But we like to keep this combine moving if we can, and that's the reason we shelled in the land. Doing a little something different today. We got our auger set up here and gonna fill our feed bin up with corn for the coming year for the livestock. I feed out a couple of beef calves every year, and of course we got our small hog operation. We got our doors put back in. We filled the bin plumb up last year. We had a little bit left over, so that's a good thing. Let her down, Robert. I contracted enough grain this year with the better grain prices that we probably ain't gonna put anything in the bin unless something drastic just happens. Use the grain cart for this instead of the semi truck. As you can tell, it's kind of a awkward way to go in. You gotta get at that bin at an awkward angle, and it's easier just to back that cart over the hopper over the swing away on the auger. I have unloaded with the semi truck in here before. You just gotta come in here, swing next to them bins real wide, come in by the auger, pull into the shop, and then back up. But it's just all around easier with the cart. Robert's got a camera on the back of that cart, and he can use it to see what he's doing. Now Robert has the auger at full capacity.